high today is supposed to be 67 degrees. It's February 20 something, end of February, warm. So today I'm going to be going to look at a couple of jobs, do an estimate for them. So I'll take you guys along for the ride. First, let's get the truck warmed up. This thing hasn't been ran in a couple of days, so we'll get it warmed up and we'll take this with us to go look at the jobs. Here we are turning into the development for the first assessment. This one's at the very end of this development, kind of tucked away. Real nice house, and I'll take a video once I get there about exactly what the job is. But we've done work over at this property before. We did an extensive lawn repair in the backyard for some trenching that was done for drainage. So it's this big greenhouse on the left. So when we were here the first time, this deck around the pool did not exist. There's a big pile of dirt over here. We spread that out and use it to kind of backfill against the pool in some areas. And we did a lawn repair. There was some trails for machines that were coming back here that we had to fix. And then we planted all this grass back here. So it came out okay, looks like. And then we took a lot of the extra dirt and made a little mound back here for, I don't know, gun range or archery range back there. But then we basically planted grass from the wood line all the way over to there and all the way up to the pool. A little bit of thin spots, but this is the first year that it's been in, so not too bad. Customer is having some electrical work done, so what we need to do is give them a price for, fixing and re-leveling the brick border there. That'll be backfilled, that pile, but they have a trench here going from the house all the way to here, and then it splits off. So they dumped a sink outlet out here to their pump that pumps out to the street. So there'll be some lawn that needs repaired over here, and then it's going to come around here to the side. They're going to have maybe a trench or something coming from the propane tank into the building right here. So something there, and then right here is all the lawn repair needs. So probably looking at maybe a yard or two of topsoil. It's not a real big area. Then I came up with an idea for some other project that would be kind of cool, is to do underneath of his deck. Maybe come out, I don't know, 6 inches outside from where these posts are, and all the way up to the pool, doing like a river rock bed under here. So we would need some landscape fabric. Do a nice edge along the outside, and then also bringing in river rock. Thinking like a 57, maybe 34 river rock. And there is a drain right here by this post, so we'd have to make sure that we don't bury that. But this is just holding water under here. It's kind of real muddy around there, especially over here, as you can see around the thing here. So there's a little piece that juts out right here, so we'll have to get a good measurement on that for river rock. So after visiting the property, I'll go back to the office and I'll start measuring it up. This is our measuring software called iLawn, and I can use this to measure square footage of the turf, mulch areas, river rock areas, whatever. And I can indicate those different areas with different colors. This is just an example. This is not the actual property that I was visiting at today, but the one that I was visiting needed river rock and a lawn repair. All right, so I'm in Jobber, and this is our quote that we're putting together for this customer. We got the lawn repair portion of it, which is going to be $981.68, and then the river rock is the big one. That's going to be $29.70. So I'm going to show you how I got to that price. So here we have all our job notes. The lawn repair is based on 400 square feet and 2 yards of topsoil. So I go back to here. I've got a spreadsheet put together, and all of these yellow boxes are different inputs that I need to put into the job. So I'm just going to be zeroing out some of these other things from another quote. So here we have the square footage, which is 400 square feet. The budgeted hours we have figured for the job is 6 hours. And we have 2 yards of topsoil going in. Then I've got another option for if I'm using topsoil that has more organic material in it, but we're not doing that here. And then over here we have options to add equipment rentals. So how many days of equipment rentals I need. This one is relatively small and I don't need any of that. So the final price is up here. It's automatically calculated based on all the other things that I've put in here. So it really does help to speed up the process if you have a spreadsheet put together. This also has different formulas in it. It tells us how much grass seed, how much fertilizer, and how many bales of straw or blankets of straw we may need for the job. So I can take all that information and I plug it back in over here to my job notes on Jobber. This is the CRM that we're using currently, and then here's the one I did for the river rock. So I have the river rock figured out for 800 square feet, 18 budgeted hours. There's about 100 feet of edging that needs to be done. And then here's the amount of yards of river rock we would need would be 8. So after I've got all those calculations put in, it'll spit out a price over here. That's $2,970. So here's all of our information that we need for that river rock job down at the bottom. I also make videos on each of these jobs, and I attach them I put them in YouTube, and I attach them as a link. So whoever's working on this job can click on that link and they can view the video and have all the same things that I saw with my own 2 eyes, and they'll be able to see it when they go to the job to start. So this is all really important stuff. It helps you get the information to your guys, and it also helps to have any spreadsheets put together like this to help you build your quotes fast and get them out fast.